Hi, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make these Rainbow Loom Loomigurumi dragonflies. So I made this pink one in a tutorial, and this is one I made before. So let me go over the supplies you'll be needing and stuff like that. So you'll be needing a hook. I like to use a Rainbow Loom metal hook, C-clip, stitch marker, and you will actually be needing the Rainbow Loom for this because these wings, they are loomed, so just loom. You'll also be needing polyfill for the head, and now for the band count overall. So I wrote it right here. It's not super legible, but hopefully it's kind of legible. So we're going to be needing 8 of this stripe color here. So for the stripe color, I used this pink here. It's really similar to one of the Rainbow Loom colors. I'll put the name of it and like a picture of it on the screen. I used the pastel pink from the Rainbow Loom like treasure box. And we need 100 of those. And then for these wings, you'll be needing about 65. I wrote 62 here. 6 for the antennae. I used black. And 6mm safety eyes. Like, I just spilled my backings, but 6mm safety eyes with their backings. I'm gonna have to clean this up. You will also be needing a pipe cleaner to put in, so you can kind of bend the back end. You don't need it, but I'd recommend it just because it gives it, something a little extra. Oh, additionally, you can use a glue gun and a black rubber band for the eyes and for the smile. So as you can see in this dragonfly, it's like black band for the smile. For the eyes, you can use rubber bands if you don't have safety eyes, and I'll show you how to do that in the video. But that's it. Let's get on to the tutorial. Okay, so first we're going to start with the head and work our way down to the body. So I'm going to be starting off with a magic ring of 5 in what you want to call like your main color or body color. So I'm going to be starting off with that. So to make a magic ring, you want to grab a band, wrap it around. So there are 3 loops on your hook. So I'll just do it quickly one more time. Put it on your hook, stretch out, twist, like that. Then we want to put 5 stitches into the loop here. So we're going to grab a band, put it on our hook, grab this cap band with the 3 loops, slide it over, reclaim, bring this loop over the front. So that's 1 stitch, and we need to do 4 more to make 5 stitches. So you have to go back into this ring here. So now we have 4 loops. Grab a band, slide through the first 3 loops on your hook, reclaim, and bring these 2 loops over the front. Go back into the cap band, so 4 loops, pull through the 3 loops, reclaim. You have these 2, bring them over. 2 more. So now we should have 5 stitches. So if you look, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you can put your stitch marker or C-clip on the top and there. Alright, so our next round is increasing. So 2 single crochets in every stitch to get to 10 stitches. Okay, so to do a single crochet, you want to go into your stitch. So in our case, it's this thing right here, the 2 loops. Want to grab a single band, pull it through the 2 loops, claim, and then bring these 2 loops over the front. So that's 1 single crochet, but we're doing 2 in 1 stitch. So you see how this has the V? We want to go back to that same stitch with the V, and then do another single crochet. So we're going to do that in every stitch until we reach the stitch marker. And if you ever get lost or something, you can pause, rewind, slow motion, or if I'm going too slow, you can go ahead and skip ahead. And my apologies if you hear like a vacuum, because I believe my mom is vacuuming right now. So yeah. Okay, this is the last stitch, so I take the stitch marker off and then put 2 more. Alright, so now we should have 10 stitches. I'm not gonna count, but you should have 10. So our next round is a single crochet followed by an increase. So that's 1, 2, 1, 2, So we go into the stitch here, do a single crochet, but in the next stitch we do an increase, and by the end of this round you should have 15 stitches. Ooh, this might have been the absolute worst time to film, but you know, it's okay, it's all good. Increase. I also feel like I'm kind of rusty with tutorials and stuff, since I haven't filmed one in at least 8-9 months ish, so I don't remember like what it's like to film tutorials, but hopefully this is clear enough that you can kind of understand what's going on. Alright, so we're here at our last stitch. Do an increase. End it off for the round. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna count right now just to be safe, but we should have 15, so and the last stitch is the one on your hook. That's 15. So next we have 2 single crochet rounds all the way around. So I'll do both on camera just because why not. So this is the first round and it's just all 1 in each stitch. So hopefully this isn't super hard or anything. Oh, okay, the vacuum just turned off, so I'm not even sure if you can hear it, but there was a vacuum going on. What is it? We have people coming over today. Like my mom invited a bunch of people to a barbecue that family's hosting. So like they've been prepping for it all week and stuff. So it's today. It's like when we actually have stuff to, or when I actually have stuff to do, that's when I end up filming. Cause it's just like, oh, let me just do this anyway or something like that. All right, so that's the first sound, and we have one more so you can kind of see where we're at right now. And we're actually kind of getting close already, even though doesn't seem like we've done that much so far. We're actually getting close. Okay, so we're back. This is what it's looking like so far. And our next round is we're going to start decreasing. So that's what I meant by it's really fast because honestly it does not take super long. So we're going to do a single crochet followed by a decrease to get to 10 stitches by the end of the round. So our first stitch is a single crochet. And for my decreases, I like to grab this loop facing towards me and that loop facing away from me. So as you can see, each stitch has 2 loops. So toward, away, there we go. And grab a band and then continue as if you were to do a single crochet. See? So then another single crochet. I'll demonstrate the decrease one more time. So you want to grab the loop facing towards you and the loop facing away from you. Grab a single band, slide it through these first 2 loops here, reclaim, then bring these 2 over the front. And we're going to keep doing that until we reach our stitch marker or C-clip. Okay, this is the last decrease here. And then put the stitch marker on. Okay, so our next round after this is to decrease all the way around. So we're gonna start over here. We should have about 10 stitches. It's okay if you don't because we're just decreasing at this point. But okay. Yeah, so 10. So this is the first decrease here. 2, 3, 4. This is our 5th decrease here. Okay, so I'm gonna add my eyes on right here. So see, I used safety eyes, but if you don't, you can use a black rubber band. I can show you. So now I can show you how to do a rubber band eye. So you want to grab a single band, put it on your hook, wrap it around like that. So there are 2 loops, and you want to grab both of these, stretch them out, twist, put them back on your hook, wrap them around again. So then you can kind of see. So it's hard to see. There we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You have 4 loops on your hook. Grab a single band. This is actually kind of hard. You're supposed to slide through all of the loops right here. Then you have a little eye band you can use. So in this one, I put it about there. So if we look here, we want the C-clip facing the bottom on the back. So like that. The magic circle, magic ring right here. Go out 1 and 2, go up 3. So right here, I entered. Okay, yeah, like that. Then you can grab your eye band, place it in like that, pull through, you slip knot it, then you can tuck that in. But I'm going to be using safety eyes. So reminder, these are the 6mm, just in case forgot or something. It's all good. So we have safety eyes here, and then backings. Yay. Okay, so it's kind of the same thing, but we can eyeball it a bit more. So from there, again, 1, 2, up. You can kind of see it. It's this one right here. So 1, 2. So just compare it. That looks pretty similar to me. So then you can, for the people that are using safety eyes, you can flip it inside out. And you don't have to do it. Oh gosh, just want to be careful with your stitches. But there we go. Get the backing. Just there we go. Okay, then the other backing over here. Ooh. Okay, so now we have the eyes on. Hopefully that helped. I'm sorry if the rubber band was kind of confusing to explain, but I tried, so hopefully that wasn't super confusing. Alright, so next, here comes like the crazy round. Alright, so actually first we have to stuff barely anything. You barely need anything, but you can just use your fingers to open up the space, and then you can stuff. Yeah, see, that's probably enough for now. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get ready to color change, so make sure you have your second color on hand. We're going to do 1 decrease, and then the rest of the stitches are going to be single crochets to end with 4 stitches. So So it's hard to count, but 1, 2, 3, and 4 is on your hook. So next we want to do some rounds with switching colors. So I'm going to set this up kind of live, so you can set this up as well so you don't have to use your stitch marker. So first we're going to start with the main color, the light pink. In my case, we're going to do 4 since there's 4 stitches in a round right now. So we're going to do 4 of these. And then we're going to do 4 of the other color. So I'm using this glitter pink. They're off-brand, but there we go. 4 of those. And then we're going to do 8 of the main. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because that's 2 rounds. And then we're going to do 4 more of this other color. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then another 4 of this main color here. Still visible. Is that visible? That's visible. And then we can stop there. So basically, once you have this set up, we can start. If not, it's fine. I can go through with you guys. So alright. I'm gonna be taking the stitch marker off here because I don't want to have to worry about, putting it back on every single second. So it's hard to find the first stitch, but from here you can kind of use your fingers to make the stitches more clear. So this is the one I'm holding with my left hand, right here, right there. Alright, so we're gonna do the 4, and I think I did grab some stuffing, but it's alright. 2, 3, and this is 4. Okay, so after these 4, we're gonna switch to the second color. So we want to grab our band and slide through all 3. That band is twisted. You can just untwist it like that. So go through the first stitch. It's kind of hard to see, but this one you don't want to go through. You want to go through the one right next to it that's completely unused. So you want to grab that, grab a single band, and slide through all 3 loops of your hook on your hook. Reclaim. I want to bring this loop over. That's 1. Now we want to go into this loop right there. Stitch. Oh, go. So that's 2. So that's a normal single crochet. Go into there. That looks a bit off. Okay. This is 3. Right here. This is 4. Okay. So next, we're going to be switching back to the main color, and we're going to be doing 8. So you can slip stitch here. That's 1, so that's going through all of them. Ooh, this is okay. 1, 2. It is hard to see these, but it's okay. 3, 4. You want to make sure you skip the slip stitch. That's the slip stitch. It's a smaller V. You see how this one's a lot bigger. You want to go into there. So this is 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So then we're going to go into the next stitch right here. Then we're going to do a slip stitch. And just do 4. 1. I'm not gonna count out loud. Wait, that was not 1, but it's alright. Maybe it was. I don't. Okay. And after this, we just have the 4 in the main color left. Don't forget the slip stitch. So this is kind of how we're looking right now, and now is a good time if you wanted to use a pipe cleaner to put that in. Let me go get mine. Okay, so I got my pipe cleaner and my scissors as well. So you want to start, I like to use the bottom end pipe cleaner, kind of cut it. So here, wait, actually, probably a good idea to put in the stitch marker right now, just so it's easier. So from here, that, line it up. Make sure not to make it too long because otherwise it'll be pokey, you know, since it's a pipe cleaner. So I'm gonna do it about there. So don't be afraid to cut it because I might. Yeah. Okay. And next, this is the hardest part. We have to be able to get the pipe cleaner in through. Just really careful. Okay. You honestly don't need it. It just makes it kind of more fun. You see, you can bend it. Wow. Okay. So that's how you do pipe cleaner. You do not need it. Just putting that out there again for second time. But whoa, I just dropped my pattern card. Okay, so we are almost done with the dragonfly. We just need the wings and smile and stuff like that. So it's time. We're just gonna decrease until we're done. So you can actually take off the stitch marker if you were still using it during these rounds here. But we are just gonna be doing some decreases. Let's see how many it takes. So 1, and then this is definitely the last one for me. So just decrease it like that, and slide band through everything, reclaim, and slip knot. There we go. So I'm just gonna tuck this band in. So I just like to go through some stitches, maybe around here. Grab this band here and just pull it. Okay, I just pull it and put it in the body here. Okay, this is what we have so far. Next, we just have these little nublets. That is okay. We're just gonna make these antennae. Antennae. I'm convinced. All right, we're gonna make these, and then we're gonna make the wings as well. I'm gonna do the wings first since I think I don't know. It's just these only take a few seconds, a few minutes, a minute, 2 minutes. So you want to actually get your loom out for this. Believe it or not, we're coming back with the loom in Loomigurumi. What is this? I know, but okay, so I zoomed in and we need to make 4 wings. So you need color of your choice. I mentioned this earlier, I think, but I'm using clear. Wow. Okay, so we're gonna be doing something like this. So if you can read this, you can use it. If not, don't worry. I will show you how to achieve this right here. I'm gonna put this at the side, and that says 4. My handwriting is not the best, but that's okay. So we're gonna start by grabbing a single band here and doubling it. So doubling it is basically, instead of having 1 band, 1 loop, stretch it out, twist it into an infinity, bring it, I messed that up, get it, take the band, twist it, and bring it back. Then you see you have 2. So this is what you call a doubled band, and all of our bands are going to be doubled unless, you know, something happens. So we're going to get this band right here, place it on the middle pin bar, out to the left, like that. And then we will be going down 1, 2, 3, 4 times with these double looped bands. So, band, that, it's 1, oh my gosh, it's 2, 3, 4. Okay, just like that. And as you can see right here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4 again. So, and this is all doubled still. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we want to grab 1 more band, double it, and connect it from here to there. No, it might not be the easiest to see since it's clear, but this is what we want to have so far. So now we just want to add these connector bands here. So there's 1, 2, 3 connector bands. There we go. So we're going to get the first one. And this one is double too. Wow. So right here on the second set fin bar. So it's 1, 2, and 3. Woo! Okay, there's the second one. That probably didn't sound very good on the mic. I'll probably mute that. I just said like woo as in like woohoo. Okay. Okay, there's 3. Then we want to do a 4 times cap band around on this last bit here to create 4 loops. This might be a bit shaky, so that's why I zoomed out. So this is 1, twist it, 2, short twist, 3, twist, and 4. Okay, so this is what we should have. Look something like this. Hopefully that was clear. So now here comes the easier part, hopefully easier part. We're just going to be hooking all of this. So start by going through our cap band right here and grabbing the first 2 loops that show up. So for us, we're going to be going to the right. Then we go back in the cap band and grab the remaining 2, and then we go up. So then we're just going to go to the right and hook these 2 up. Be able to push back all the bands and grab 2. Okay, so there's the 4. Then we want to also hook these all the way up to the top. So push back. Okay. And then from here we want to bring this over there. Like so. Then we have our wing. I like to stick my hook through all of these bands on this top pin bar here. And just use my hand or my arm to take it off. Wait, just use my, sometimes it gets a bit caught, but you should be okay. Yeah, so there we go. So you want to grab a single band, slide it through all of these loops. I don't even know how many that is, but you want to be careful not to mess this up, because otherwise you might have a bit of trouble trying to fix it. So yeah, if I'm not messing that up, I almost messed it up. You probably heard the panic in my voice for a second. Okay, but anyway, here is the wing, and you can use a spare hook, or you can just use these bottom pegs of your loom to put the spares. So you can I'm using a spare crochet hook. There we go. So I made one earlier just to double check that it was right. You can pause the video and make 3 more, and I'll meet you guys back. Okay, we are getting closer to being done. So now you should have the 4 wings done, hopefully. So next, we're going to attach these onto the Dragonfly. So if you look here, I attached it in between this stripe. So we're going to do the same thing right here. So you can see this stripe right here. And you just want to go here. And you slip knot it through. There we go. I put it on the opposite side by accident the first time, so I had to fix that. So after this, we see the stripe. Now we see this stitch here. So we want to go in right there. So you can see. Grab another wing. And pull through and slip knot. Okay, I know it doesn't look like much right now, but you gotta give it a minute. Okay, so you actually want to go through this front half here and for here, through the front half. So it's 4 bands or so. And then pull through and slip knot. Yeah, that looks tons better. Okay, that's good. And you see how it's almost connected at the bottom part? Do the same thing. Hard to see. You got it. You got the 2 there, 2 there. Boom. 4 loops. Grab. Play through all. Slip knot. So there we go. That is 1/2 of the wings done. We do the same thing on the opposite side. And the pain after this is we have to tuck all of these bands in. But don't worry about that right now, okay? That's not the focus point. So we're gonna get another wing. And see the stripe. Go in like that. Slide through and slip knot. And then again, you see right here, stitch after the stripe. Got the last wing. And slip knot it. Okay, now we're gonna do the same thing with the 4/4 again. So we're gonna grab these front loops here, not front loops, but like the 2 right here, 2 on your hook, and then count from here, 1, 2, and you have 4. Grab a band, go through everything, reclaim, slip knot. My stomach is growling if you can't tell. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Okay, then from here you go through the 2 and the 2 there. Whoop. And then you grab a band, slide through everything, and claim, slip knot. Okay. So there we go. These are basically the wings. The hard part is now, guys, we have to tuck all these in. So, my tip for this is I like to go in the actual wing. I'll do some of it on camera, but not all of it, because that will be kind of painful. But, here we go. So you can assign 1 band per wing kind of thing to make it maybe a little easier. Whew. Careful not to pull like too tight like I kind of just did. Okay, next we're going to be making the little antennae. Wrap a band around, so there's 4 loops on your hook. That's 3. There's 4. And grab a band, double it, slide it through this cap, band on your hook, reclaim, and then slide a single band through. Slide a single black band through. There you go. So that's 1. And we can put it right above the eye. So if you have the eye, count up right here. Oh, not there. This one right here. So I'm gonna pull through and slip knot it. You know, this kind of looked like a firefly at first to me, a little bit. So I was like, maybe I should make a firefly. I don't know. But we're just gonna make one more of the antennae. No, 1 is called an antenna. 2 is called antennae or multiple, I guess. Ooh, I skipped a band somewhere. There we go. Alright. And again, above the eye. So I'm going to go into this stitch right here. Okay. And you just want to tuck these in. Okay, so here are your finished dragonflies. If you wanted to, you can add a smile, but I'm not going to right now because I'm just kind of tired. Laziness really pays off, huh? But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed and your dragonfly turned out okay, or at least it looks like a dragonfly. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. See you guys next time. Bye.